delivered our 60s in Santa Clarita, so we are headed down. Had to hop on the load board to get a load. I actually looked for a load on Tuesday and Wednesday, couldn't find nothing. Like, every load I called on was already gone, wasn't the right thing. So actually, like, was struggling to find a load. Ended up actually going with everyone's favorite broker, TQL. But got with them and got me a load. Finally got me a load back to Texas. Some roofing. It's a tarp, 21 pallets, tarps, 2 drops, a drop in Denton, a drop in Fort Worth on Monday. So going to pick that up right now. Needs at least 4-foot tarps and some edge protectors. So we got that. So we're going to go pick that up, headed down to LA. We're going to get that, strap it up, tarp it up, and head on back to Texas. Let's roll. Just got to my pickup over in LA. Walking up to check in. Had to park down there. Had to walk up, check in, park on this street. So we doing right now. Pretty fast check-in process over here. Already got the bills signed. Already ready to start loading me. There's the truck right there. Gonna pull the truck down here. Bust a left right here in between that wall and that telephone pole. It's gonna be tight. But they got a small loading area. Enough room for one truck to fit on their property. We're gonna make it work. JPT is gonna make it work. Here we go. So here's the spot we have to go into. That car's parked on the corner. I have to go in between that wall and that telephone pole. That's where their loading area is at. So I'm gonna have to get all the way over here on this curb. Take that turn in. I already know I'm gonna be so close to that car, even with taking all this space, just because the entrance is so small. So I know I'm gonna be real close to the car, but should be no issues. Plus, I'm a 53. I'm sure a lot of people that pick up here are probably 48-foot flatbeds. So that extra 5 feet makes a big difference. All right, let's get in there. All right, so I pulled in there. Got pretty close to the car, but as you can see, this is the space we're working with here. Pulled nose in, diagonal across their loading area. Then they got their product right here. See that? There's the street. So I'm sure that's gonna be fun getting out there. I'll probably have to stop traffic pulling out. Let's get out here and get an outside look. Get an outside look. We're in LA, or in the part of LA. So here we go. There we go, getting loaded right here. This is the only spot they have to get loaded. What up, go. What up, go. Yeah, we got in there. See the telephone pole, right? I had to cut that off and stop him because he was loading the pallets all the way to the back. And I'm like, man, this is a 53. You ain't gonna take up that whole space. So I should have space left in the front and in the back. So I'm like, man, you need to start from the middle and work your way out. So I had them redo it. I think I'm gonna have one that's just in the middle. So we'll see. Oh, my bad. Pointing at the ground. gonna have one that's just in the middle because I got 21 pallets, so I'll have 10, 10, and 1. There we go. Let's go, let's go. Gonna get these straps up. I'm about to throw these straps on there. Innovative roofing products. Innovate roofing products. Taking this in Denton and Fort Worth. 2 drops going to ABC Supply Co. locations. This does have to be tarped. Edge protectors and tarp. Those are the things they needed. And it's about to start raining, so but I had to get on the load board for this one, and I was man, Tuesday and Wednesday I couldn't find nothing. Eventually I got on, well, no, almost all the ones that I couldn't find nothing. Right when I was about to lay down, finally got a load, got set up with TQL, which I really didn't really want to because I don't like, I really don't like how they do things. and what do you know, I booked this load and I laid down to go to sleep, and I was sleeping and I got like 10 phone calls before 6 a.m. It was like 4 a.m., 4:15, 4:30, 5, 5:30, 5. You know, it's like, I answer the phone, like, oh, are you empty? Are you like on your way to your pickup? Man, trying to sleep like 10 times. Call me 10 times. It should be like, no, I gotta get more sleep because I was woke up. But man, I'm in California. You're calling me from the East Coast 10 times before 6 a.m. Come on now. Come on, let's be real. But it's all right. We got the load, and I'm about to start throwing straps now because he's getting them pallets on there. But we'll check y'all later. All right, y'all. Here we are at the Ontario Travel Plaza. Travel Plaza. Jeez, I'm in Ohio on the Turnpike. Ontario Petro. I'm at the Ontario Petro. And we have to tarp at the truck stop. We got a tarp load at the truck stop because they want the load tarped, but are gonna say, oh no, like, you need to strap and go, you can't tarp here, you need to tarp off the property. And the customer doesn't want this to get wet at all. So you always gotta love that. Like, oh, we want our load tarped, but you can't tarp it at our business. No, we need you to get out of here. So, and there's nowhere for me to stop. The streets over there are all congested. Like, you know, I had to drive like 40 miles to go to the truck stop and tarp this because I can't tarp on the property. So here we go. We're gonna throw these tarps on, get it tarped up. I don't mind. Like, I actually prefer hopping on the load, throwing the tarps down, and I prefer to tarp that way. But it's just funny. It's just funny when they, you know, oh, we want a tarp, but, you know, leave our property. It's hilarious. Well, let's get them tarps on there. Huh, Coco? Let's get them tarps on there. Alright, we got the tarps now. Time to get them bungees on there. Let's go. Alright, as you can see, we all tarped up. We all tarped up, ready to roll. Got some food from the Petro. We ready to roll. All tarped up. Let's ride. It's Monday morning. Me and Coco are at the yard. She in the back lane now already, of course. We're at the yard. We're headed up to Denton to make our first drop at ABC Roofing Supply. And then after Denton, we're going to head over to Fort Worth. And we're going to do our second drop at another ABC Roofing Supply. Let's roll. We're about to head over to Denton, but we had to stop and get us an egg and chorizo. Not as good as my girls, but hey, I gotta get breakfast, so they're decent, but got me a little energy drink right there, a couple things of water. We're ready to go. We gotta go get this delivery though. Let's roll. We delivered our load over in Denton. Didn't get no footage of that, my bad, but you know, some of these places, not every place, you can get recording done. You know, sometimes you gotta, based on how busy they are, you gotta fill out the situation. But we delivered that, and then me and Coco, what up, Coco? Me and Coco took a couple days off. I actually had to move out of my apartment, so you know how that goes. Needed a couple days to pack and fill up a U-Haul and storage and all that. So I was doing all that fun stuff. But now me and Coco are back to work. It's Thursday evening. We got us a load out of Natchitoches going to New Jersey. So we ain't going to Cali. We're getting some East Coast action. Me and Coco getting some East Coast action. But we stopped over here in Greenwood. Is this Greenwood, Louisiana? At the Flying J to fill up before we do our pickup. Because fuel is, get ready, $3.95 a gallon. With the discount, Flying J discount, of course. If you fuel with RTS. But $3.95 a gallon, I damn near got excited. Last week, I fueled for like $5.50. $3.95? Woo! Go! $3.95, let's go!